Hey, Prepper for the Ages here, talking a little bit about hospicing a loved one. Could be in a grid down situation, could be just you know, it usually happens. You have somebody that is reaching end of life and may need hospice situation. So, well, let's talk about that for a bit. And last segment was dealing with my dad's multiple myeloma and having him hospice. He was sleeping on the couch because I don't think he wanted to be in a bedroom. He didn't want to be separated off and alone in a bedroom. So he was sleeping on the couch. I was sleeping on the floor, doing my stuff during the day and coming back and sleeping there at night to help out and whatnot. Still doing chores, doing the grocery shopping, taking them to appointments. So I was sleeping there during at night, helping Dad because he needed help, and then getting up, driving an hour to my place, taking care of the dogs, putting the dogs in daycare, letting the chickens out in the morning, feeding them, feeding, watering, scooping the cat litter. Going to work and then doing that in reverse at night, putting the chickens to bed at night, making sure the cats were all set, taking the dogs out of daycare, bringing them back to my parents' house and making sure they were okay, and then sleeping on the floor in the same room as my dad, being the nurse's aide, helping him at night because he wasn't doing well with multiple myeloma. Well, I had a dentist appointment, and this was when I'm going to tell you about when he suddenly realized he was going to die. I had a dentist appointment. My dentist is a couple hours from my parents' house. This is in the opposite direction. So I was at the dentist appointment, was done, was driving back, and I got a call on my cell phone from my dad. You need to come home. Like, okay, all right. I'm 2 hours away. What's going on? I am driving to your house. What's going on? He's like, I'm gonna die. I was like, okay, all right. I will be there as soon as humanly possible. I am driving towards you right now, but it's going to be 2 hours. And he was kind of shocked that I was that far away. I was like, okay, I'm coming. So when we got to his house, he had the grave. I'm going to die. There's nothing that can be done. And you have to, you knew that was going to happen. Everybody knew it was going to, but it suddenly hit him that this was the end. And he was going downhill, and we're like, okay, all right, it's something you have to take it very seriously because he knew it on a mental level, but on an emotional level, it was just hitting him. So it's something that you have to be ready for that and do, just be there for them. He didn't need me to do something. He wanted me to be there. And so that's something you have to be prepared for. It's okay. Just drop everything and be there for them. And even if it's just sitting with them, even if it's just getting a cup of coffee and bringing it to them and bringing them snacks or doing whatever you need to do to make them comfortable. And, it's like, yes, I'll be there for you. It's okay. And that's a lot of, it's a big psychological, it wasn't a hurdle, but that's a big psychological event for them when they realize that they're going to die. And it's hard. It's hard. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a big aspect. But yeah, so next time, let me end this little video here and I'll tell you more about when you have to deal with the end stages of life. Okay, alright, Prepper for the Ages signing out for now.